Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. I am at vdjomb and I am back for another Fight Stick February. And again, I've got the lovely Stuart Cullen, Fury AC3 joining me for some lovely versus action. Unfortunately, we appear to have found a problem with this game. Evening, Stu. Let's have a chat about this problem.
Yeah, you can't seem to play with two arcade sticks at the same time at the moment online.
It's odd, isn't it? It's very odd. So we're currently playing under Night in-Birth Exe late SD. I think it was launched this week. I know very little about it. You know a little bit more about it than I do?
Yeah, it's one of these kind of the ST is like what makes this a new version, but there is an under Night with the rest of it up to the ST bit. This is a kind of sportier model. It's got a few new characters, a few new moves, a bit more refinement. It's kind of like Street Fighter Arcade, if you know what I mean, that kind of sense. So there is people out there who have played the core version of this.
Right, okay.
And it's very much in the vein of the studio that's handled it, so it's like Blaz Blues, one of their games, and Guilty Gears series and stuff, so it's kind of good, wholesome 2D whack 'em up.
Anime,
makes no sense.
Beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Excellent. We've had one quick go, haven't we? And this is where we discovered the issue. There seems to be an issue with fight sticks just when you're in this kind of mode. So you've created a party, you get the second person in, and suddenly it decides the fight stick isn't going to work for the guest that's joined. Absolutely no idea why. We thought it was Stu's fight stick that wasn't working. It turns out when he hosted it and invited me in, it did exactly the same thing to me as well. So you've decided to take one for the team and you're going to play it with a pad, is that right?
Yeah, I'm just going to roll in my standard issue dual shot just to see how it goes.
So should we jump in and get some fights underway and see if we can work out from looking at the controller setup? That's a good point actually. I'm wondering if it's still got my controller setup. Yeah, it has. It's just 4 buttons. So square is weak, triangle's moderate, circle strong, and X is EXS action, which I've no idea what that is. And then I've banded me shoulder buttons as well, so I'm curious as to whether that's going to make any difference. But at least we don't have to faff around trying to sort out how to do the character select. So
are we just selecting?
It's a random option. Yeah, we'll do what we did last time and just kind of go through it.
No, there's no random. So do you want to take left or right? Left or right? Or bottom, top or bottom?
I'll take top. I'll start over at this side.
Right.
Random selection for stage. Immortalize. Oh, one thing we did notice was how tiny is the writing. Look at that!
Yes. Read that backstory now, or forever lose it.
I don't care how good my streaming is going to be. There's no way anyone's going to be able to read that on a stream. Even if you pause the screen, I don't think it's going to be high enough quality.
Also, it's worth noting as well that it's all in Japanese. There's no English.
No English speech.
No.
So I haven't had a look at the story or anything yet. So. I can't work out if that's supposed to be a block. Yeah, it looks like X is like seems to work like a block. Oof. Ooh, nice. Oh, lovely done. Depletion of EXS.
That is the fastest moving text in the world. I tried to catch 30 seconds of that.
So she's got a forward dash and a... Ooh! Ooh, managed to do a cross it then. Combo!
Special.
Oh,
My
120% gauge recovery. Just got a trophy for that. Oh, dear me. And I got Clank then as well. I got another trophy. I don't know what I did, but I don't know if I got health back or something.
I don't agree with this you using a whip.
It's quite nice that it keeps you at distance. Oh, it looks like it's a fast recovery though, that's quite nice.
Oh.
Ooh, walked into that. It looks really pretty this, it's very, very smooth. Nice.
Yeah, well, these guys, this is the thing, it's the same team that did the Dragon Ball Fighters game, so they know their way around 2D fighters. I mean, I think they're the best in the business at doing them, you know, because they're nice flowing, and you would never think you're playing a... Ah, what? I'm calling bullshit there, man.
I just thought I'd get you talking and then I've got half a chance of hitting you in the
I think we
face.
should have a challenge to see who can actually read the intro first. You know what I mean?
I needed, like, binoculars. You have eliminated your offer, you leave this stage behind, seeking the next battlefield, do not expect it to be forgiving. Jesus. That's actually making my eyes hurt trying to look at that. She was quite good.
Intro, but that's pretty... Now I'm going to guy in a turtleneck sweater with a book. This will be good.
They're very, very Japanese looking, aren't they?
It's got quite a bit of the persona about it as well.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, I've got a big dog, cat, wizard.
What the freak is that thing? I've got a big glowy sword.
Oh, the big cat dog thing disappeared. I'm Harry Potter's wee bro.
You're doing spell. Ah, it's your spell. Cool.
You've got a sword.
I have. I think I've got the soul blade. Oh, I'm looking forward to that coming out. I'll definitely be up for doing some fight sticking with you when that comes out, if you're picking it up.
I probably will at some point.
I still haven't picked up Dragon Ball, but I'm not overly sure if I like it.
It's good, but there's a lot in it, and if you're a Dragon Ball fan, you will enjoy it. You know what I mean? I think that's the key. I think that's the kind of crutch of all these things, is if you're into the kind of back culture already,
right,
then you'll get the most out of them, you know what I mean? Whereas if you're just a passing interest, it's a bit kind of, it's a harder sell, you know?
Yeah.
Boom boom, sell Dragon Ball. That gag only works in Simpson. Well,
oh, I managed to get over and under then.
he's quite strong for having a sword and hitting me with a sword. I'm doing a lot of blocking, but not
I like your little dashes between me, getting away from me.
Yeah, but I didn't do much in between that.
It seems like there's an auto block. I'm not definite, but it seems like you don't press anything and you seem to block, or at least absorb the attacks.
We shall see.
Yeah, definitely Persona. I completely agree with you. As that Persona look to it.
You know what I mean? The kind of characters and
yeah,
the kind of vibe. Now I go an even smaller.
Wow,
child.
how emo does mine look?
I don't know. Mine's looks about 7, and she'll probably have like a 10-foot tall demon that runs behind her.
Quite
I like how
possibly.
her hair makes it a halo. That's
And it looks like she's got wings with the shoulder pads.
It's this whole Japanese maid thing going on here, isn't there? Oh, I've got wings as well.
Oh, you've got attacking wings. Oh, Jesus Christ! I think he's doing capoeira, this bloke. If I can pull anything off. Oh, Jesus, you were all over me. She is OP. There's weird spiky butterfly wings that you were hitting me with. Ow, nice. Okay, you seem to have got the measure of this, lass.
Yeah, kinda. Took me a wee bit to crack what the actual buttons were. I was hitting X, thinking X would do something. No, X does nothing.
Oof.
Oh, the ultra something going on.
Yeah, I got some kind of a cross-cast veil off.
Yeah,
I'm dinging trophies left, right and centre. I've no idea why.
Stunning tap of your skull, which is a good victory for you.
That does look like some kind of levitation face sitting going on there.
Yeah, it's questionable. I'll give you that.
Certainly is. Yeah, she was powerful. I'm looking forward to having a crack with her because she seemed to be hitting me from some distance.
Right, who's next? Oh, okay. I'm having a wee sneak
Oh
peek.
my lord! Have you seen what my guy's got?
He's quite big arms.
How does he wipe his ass with those things? Carefully is probably the answer, isn't it? Whoa,
Also, these guys are the best names in the world. I've got Scythe.
Oh my lord!
He does appear to be quite OP.
Oh, he's got some distance! That scythe is deadly!
Who knows what's going on here? All I know is you've got big arms and I've got big scythe. That's all I know.
There's some kind of level of balance there, isn't there?
It's just strange.
But I feel like his arms are going to come out of the screen, they're that big. Oh, nice!
I've got a helicopter.
Yeah, you do your big helicopter and I'll clock you out of the air.
There's a bit of getting beaten in the corner going on here, people.
There is.
I'm not a fan.
Oh, couldn't get any combos going there. Oh, what the? I've got all blue.
So I'm starting to get the knack out of fighting.
Oh, cut for that.
It's not so much quarter circles and stuff, it's button press, it's the buttons that you press that seem to be...
It seems to be the combos of the button presses, doesn't it?
Aye.
Oh,
Nice
got grabbed.
I think I'm gonna get this one.
Yes!
Right, hold that with that then.
Those arms
was
are
alright.
friggin' crazy. He really felt like a brute there. It didn't feel exceptionally quick with his moves. Yours felt really fast, but I don't think you could get any of them in.
First round was alright, second round was but meh.
Yeah, I quite like him. So I've had a go with this guy earlier. This was the guy I played with first of all. With him being first on the roster, I'm guessing he's probably the most well-known one.
Maybe. He's the poster child.
Yeah. Okay, big samurai sword. Oh! So I had to follow that up. Oh, nice combo. Invalid combo I got then. Invalid combo, one hit. Right, okay. Ooh, I run straight into that. Nicely done.
He's paying out trophies at Navy's business, but
Yeah.
5 or 6 in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm having the same thing.
Very nice 3D backgrounds as well. I'm digging the 3D artwork. It's nice.
Visually beautiful.
And it's not missing a beat. You connect.
It's quick. There's no lag. Oh, clobbered. Nicely done. Oh. That took loads of health off me. Nicely done.
He's quite good.
Yeah, he looked tasty.
He's like the most normal looking guy, fighting guy, isn't
he? He's got little handcuffs on, hasn't he? His little broken chains.
He's running home for school. Running home for school, getting a fight. Well, that's us at the halfway mark, so next half, here we go. I like how yours is wearing a raincoat. That's the mark of a true player.
Flasher Max. So you need a Flasher Mac, otherwise it don't count.
And you've got a flying
no, mine
cat.
literally is wearing a little jacket and 2 swords. Ooh. You're Surfer Tia. She got a little shield.
That's what I thought. I thought she was a bit of Soul Calibur going here.
It does feel very 2D Soul Calibur. At least with some of the characters anyway, because quite a few seem to have swords.
There is much Japanese talking going on as well, which I've noticed. I have no idea what they're saying.
Oh! She's got good reach on her, considering her sword's not very big.
Yeah, true. Whereas you've got a samurai sword and like a dagger.
I've got a samurai sword, and she seems to be hitting with the dagger all the time. Oh, that was nice. I had a dash cancel in that.
Your wee flying thing must do something as well.
I haven't worked out what it is yet. Change shift. Ooh. Nope, I can't work out anything with her. Couldn't even get any basic little chains going with her. Nicely done.
I'm winning back, man. Winning back, man.
That's 3-3, equalled up.
I think the next guy seemed like one of the more interesting guys in the pack. Is it? No, it's the guy after this one. This is another standard issue looking wee woman. Your guy looks like he's put a tribute metal band. Whereas mine looks like she's there to clean the
Blood Spike!
Oh, you must have some spirit blade or something, haven't you?
I think I've just got my hands.
What is
the
that?
hell was that?
I summoned some kind of knight. Oh, she's a bit of fencer.
Yeah, she does look like that's a very long sword. Ooh, I like that. Oh, that comboed really well. Oh, Oh, nice juggle.
Right. Bit of juggling there. You got it.
He didn't seem to have anything to start off with, then suddenly he started to pull moves out.
No idea what's happened there. Seemed to have tried to do something.
Oh, lots against the wall trouble.
Soundtrack's very Japanese as well, isn't it?
Very. Wow, nicely done. I started well and I then couldn't seem to pull anything off and you were all over me.
I want to know how to bring back a big night.
That spinning blade's really nice if I can catch you in the middle of it.
Right, the night come back for 2 seconds there. This teleporting move, I'm not a big fan of.
Oh, you managed to block that time. Oh, your knight came back again.
Nah, I'm not winning this one.
Ooh, no. Had a big red hand then. Kind of blocked everything. Yay!
Nah.
Yeah, he's not bad. It definitely feels like it's taken a bit of inspiration from Soul Blade for sure. That was obviously like the last with the fencing, the ninja with the mini sword and the samurai sword, the kid with a massive samurai sword,
Guy with a big scythe.
Surfer TA, yes, big scythe.
Like a big monster thing.
What the hell? That's a hell of a sword if that's what it is. Bit of staff.
Oh, what do you call it going on here? Thousand.
We got some stretchy hair whipping moves. I don't know, good question.
Maybe fighting stances or.
It must be. Ow. It seems to be going from some kind of stance when I hold from a stance. Oh! That was way closer than it should have been. Yeah, he has definitely got some Dulcimy stuff going on, hasn't he? His big stretchy arms, his hair whip. Is he a bat?
Looks like a bat or something that can fly with.
Whoa! Nice grab.
Not that flying though.
Oh, another grab. Oh, nice combo. I got lucky with that. I've no idea what I pulled off. Oh, pulled the lead out again.
2 to go. I've already thought this one, so this will go well.
Well, man looks like a Yakuza. I think he's got another samurai sword.
Who's 7?
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? Double team?
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
wow.
not. He seems to have big spiky bits. Is he the male equivalent of the female lass that you had with the spikes?
Could be.
Brother, lover, something like that.
Nephew.
Oh wow, she's tasty.
See, better now I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing.
Ooh, 18 hit combo. Ow. Oof. I can't seem to get in it yet. I need to get in underneath you, that seems to be the trick.
Oh, no way!
Because those spiky things are great, but if you can get underneath there... Lovely anti-air, trying to get in at you when you're doing that isn't, ooh, exceptionally easy.
I don't like how we're playing the
nice.
playground. Sound quite cheaper than that.
Ooh! Could I guess that? Oh, anti-aired me again.
Try and figure out how to do supers. I'm assuming there'll be some kind of awesome super.
Yeah, I haven't quite worked it out, but veil off.
Don't know what that does.
That's got to be something to do with super, because my EX meter's going down.
Just too far away, that one.
Yeah, definitely. If I can get in close to you, I seem to have half a chance. Ooh. Ooh, clobbered. Oof.
What's the license?
Nicely done.
Oh, you did well. Did well.
She's got some range on her, but definitely her weakness is if you can get in underneath those big spiky things, you can start to crack away at her health. But it's getting in against you is really tough, because you'd go to jump at you and you'd anti-air me, try and get in, and you'd quite often just clobber me with something. So it was the matter of getting looking underneath the move.
Could we tie? This is the thing. Possibly. Possibly not. Is
Possibly.
Go
Do you have to? Are you got to head off shortly or anything? Or you want to run through on the opposite side?
I'm good. I can. Take
At least
up
we've had a
time.
play of all of them, haven't we? We can kind of see if we find any favourites. It's tough to tell when you've only had like one play with each character. It's probably a matter of going and having a look at the story mode. Is the story mode similar to like Blaze Blue and?
Yeah, you get a good fight, good what, 5, 6, 7, 8 fights or something.
Yeah.
Usual.
The arcade style. I like her.
This one seems to have very little in the way of weaponry.
She doesn't like she's got 2 croissants on her hands.
It's other than a berry.
And do something with your big ponytail, because that's got to be surely a defensive weapon the size of that thing.
I would imagine, but I seem to want to be cutting in. Nah, she's no.
Ooh, where did that come from?
Don't know, but it's hard to fight deep. the big pawns. Nah. Better the part. I think she's got a gun, because by the looks at the bullets there.
It's in her hand, isn't it? That purple thing. Oh, the other lass. Not the one with the big robo hands.
Yeah, the one I was looks to maybe have kind of.
Has she got a ranged weapon?
It looks like a kind of meter with bullets in it, so I don't know maybe if you.
Possibly.
Somehow if you charge it. So I'll go.
Right, so
I'll just go for the.
You want
right
to go from this way?
No, well, no. Oh, aye. Oh, aye. Why not? I was going to say because then theoretically we're just doing the same fights in reverse. It's a pity there's no random. You know what I mean? Because we're the random and.
Yeah, we are going to end up doing the same fights in reverse, aren't we?
I can't unselect the one.
Well, that's it. Do you want to do the same fights in reverse? So at least it's balanced.
Yeah.
We've both fought with the same ones against each other.
Yeah, works for me. Works for me.
How are you finding it with a pad?
Well, it's okay. It's okay. It's like I say. It's as you call these things. It's learning the moveset into it. That's
yeah.
key. Victory.
She has got a gun.
Oh, yeah. I like how you found out how to use it.
Oh, nice block.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't quite understand what the 2 meter bars are at the bottom. I can see the fact, yeah, she's got a gun, hasn't she, at the top. Ow. Ooh, lovely. Now you're paying back now. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah.
Oh, straight into that. Lovely.
For a week. That's not very. That's a very odd bridge there in the background as well. I'm noticing. It's missing big chunks.
Yeah, it is definitely. You can see straight through it. I'm guessing it's under construction. Yeah, there's a crane on it. Oh, nice.
Nice effect as well.
Change direction there. Oh, nice. Not quite sure how you reversed that round, but nicely done.
I have a feeling that's a taunt.
Oh, I pulled you in and then wasted it.
No, I'm not watching this one. No, watching that.
Oh, nicely done.
Backhander for the win.
Nicely done. That's her whole arm. They're not gloves, are they?
Yeah, they are gloves.
Well, it didn't look like she had the rest of her below the, above her...
Victory pose was, she threw her arm up and it actually came off and then it landed on her head there.
Yeah, but it didn't look like she had anything below her arm.
Black gloves.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Alright, that way, aren't we?
You want to mix it up and we'll just pick a random for the row.
You can do, it's up to you. I'm happy to work my way through them.
Yeah, I'll go just random, as long as we'll work our way through the row, but we'll just go random. You should really pick the character I wasn't want to. I was just want to put out to die now.
Oh, you've got the last with the whip, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Frame 1. Frame 1, what does that mean? frame two frame.
It's 2 rounds. She's sitting down and hitting you. Why does that look so phallic?
Because there's something also Japanese about this game.
Ooh.
Oh, aye, very good.
Ooh, teleport. Ooh, nice. Oh, that went over the top of your head and missed you entirely. Oh, nicely done. Tried to launch the big inky ball spikes at you and it went over above your head and just didn't out. Ooh, nice clawbar. Ooh. Oh, I hit you that time with it finally. A big spinning blade's lovely when it connects. Nicely done.
Take that one.
You just balance that up now.
Is it? 6-6, yeah.
6 on.
Who do you want to do next? I shall try...
I'll go with Delsin Beastie. I'm gonna regret this.
I don't know. Try evenly matched monsters.
Definitely both monsters. One of us sounds like we've just thrown out. Ooh!
Could classify as anti-air and just be your hands up in the air.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Nice!
That little combo going then. Oh, if it's anything like Blaze Blue, isn't it your combos have got to increase in damage for them to become proper combos. So you've got to go like weak, medium, strong. I'm sure that's kind of how it works.
No.
Don't know if my brain's just clicked at remembering how this is supposed to work.
Attack's garbage, man.
Ooh, lordy lord. Ow! Can't get close to you now. Nice.
I'm having that one.
That bound cancel's lovely. You just went, yep, I'm not getting it with any more of that.
Ooh. Wind up when that's brilliant.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I recovered into being hit.
on the rock there?
I think you picked up part of the ground. Ooh.
Yeah.
Battered me.
Yeah.
Wallenstein. I do like him, he's very good.
He's a bit like his weak attack's garbage.
Yeah.
But he's once you kind of start raising medium and heavy, he starts to kind of come into.
It starts to really knock some health off.
Who shall I try? I'll go.
Oh, I've got the fencing lass, haven't I?
Yep.
Nanase. Oh, ass. Ooh.
Oof, nice.
I managed to stack to get a flare going. Oh!
Don't know what it was, but I'll do it. I'll take it.
I think it was a reversal. Yeah, I think you actually reversed my move. Ah, damn it. Just losing me controller. Give me a second. Ooh.
Take it. Nice. Good job.
I got my weird night thing up then.
Oh, nice. Not bad that.
That was good, that. Yeah, we definitely seem to have found we're better with the characters the other person wasn't great with.
Mm. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. You know. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, am I going for Surfer Tier? Dun 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 dun. Reoccurring void effect. Yeah, if you work out what are buttons at the top mean, it'd be nice to know.
Come on.
Whoa.
Just not happening. I think you can play this on PC or something. Or
I
is
don't
it
know.
cross-play with VR maybe? This is because it says PlayStation 4 system, I'm assuming. That must be.
I think it came out on PS3 as well. Don't know if there's a Vita version. There might be.
There is a Vita.
There is. Ooh, I hope there's a physical release for it. Because this will certainly be one I'd be adding to. Because I've got both the Blaze Blues. I think I've got. Oh no, it's all of the One Piece Pirate ones that I haven't got. I think they're the only fighting games I don't have for the Vita. I managed to get.
What one's it?
The One Piece Pirate.
Alright.
It's like One Piece Pirate with blood and red, and there's about 3 of them, I think. 3 or 4 of them.
Again, it's one of the ones, realistically speaking, if you're not a fan, you're not really gonna...
Yeah. Oh, JS.
Do you know what I mean?
JS verses I haven't got, like Japanese Star verses. That's another one I haven't got.
Because that's the thing, like you see, it's the Naruto games, like, there's hundreds of them, and I'm not invested in Naruto, so I don't really...
Yeah.
Same way, like, well, saying that, the flip side is, like, Berserker was it? That came out on the PlayStation 4. I kind of had a passing interest in the manga, or the anime, and I'd seen it, and it was basically a guy with, it was basically like Dynasty Warriors, a guy with a massive sword running about killing demons, and I really liked that. The same can be said for Attack on Titan. I wasn't really invested in Attack on Titan.
Right.
And I played that game and I really enjoyed it. It was more a kind of...
Did it make you go back to the anime, or...?
I can't hack the British... The British...
The voice acting on it.
Oh, it's horrible, man. They're all like 700 octaves too high on the
no.
sound thing. The high squeaky voices just finished me, man. It's the one thing I mean, I seem to suffer with Japanese stuff is I just can't handle high pitched voices anymore. I'm just like, nah, you're done, and they all have it. Like I'm absolutely owned here. It seems to even this, just listening to this, I've got my cans on, but I can hear the TV and I can hear quite a few of them have the old high pitched voice going on. Because like I say, it's a thing, like the Dragon Ball games, again, my knowledge of Dragon Ball is limited, but again I went in and I kind of knew who folk were, but I didn't know who everybody was, and it was alright,
I think I've only ever played one Dragon Ball game. I've never seen any of the anime, and that was on the PS3, and it was a 3D fighting game, and I thought this was going to be a 3D fighting game as well, but it isn't, is it? It's 2D,
no,
the new one.
It's a 2D... It's a
2D tag system one, is it? A 3v3 one? Bit like Marvel vs Capcom.
Yeah. Or, fuck, what do you call it? Final Fantasy Dissidia. That's also...
I've never played that.
See, that's... I don't know if that'd be worth picking up, because it's an interesting one, because it works on a risk-reward system, because it's like... It's a bravery system. So the idea is... Your attack builds, but you land attacks, you earn bravery points. Basically, you drain the enemy team, and what happens is you build your bravery up. So in theory, you could get in, if you're really good, you could one punch kill the enemy.
Right.
Because your bravery is so
powerful. So is it rock paper scissors style, or is it actually a fighting game?
No, it's there's no combos and stuff in it. It's like. It's all doing this bravery concept, but then the argument is it's a 3v3. So the argument is when you get in, if you know like the stats of somebody, so if you go, oh, that character's really weak, so we'll just name that. Because it's a life pool game as well, so there's a pool of lives, so you have 3 lives for your team, right? So everybody die once, but it's shared, so say if you get in online and you're playing, you're like, alright, I can target like Cloud, say, and you can your team, if you're playing with people, can all just hammer Cloud because he's the weakest.
Right.
And it's kind of like your team then have to, the other team have to defend him because he's the. Do you know what I mean? With that, obviously.
Can you not just tag him out then?
No, you're all on the field at the same time.
Ah, right, okay. So we got lead character and 2 supports then, or?
No, you're all character.
You're all fighting on screen at the same time.
Yeah, so it's like an arena style battle.
Right, I get you.
So like, if you're fighting, like say, like your Cloud and Sephiroth, right?
Yeah.
And you're fighting against like, somebody that's like lightning. Well, say Cloud's fighting lightning, right? And he's getting a bit overwhelmed, and Sephiroth can come in and get a few digs in at the same time while break away for his fight. But then he needs to keep an eye on what's happening. It's got real strategy to it, you know what I mean? and I think a lot of people get thingy, but I call bullshit, and I mean I call bullshit on story mode. Story mode, right, works with credits. So somebody went, you know what's really good for story mode? Instead of giving them a story mode to play through and actually enjoy, and they get lovely lush cutscenes and stuff. Now, what you do is you get credits, and you use the credits to unlock cutscenes. And then it's basically, so it's like, yeah, I had to play the arcade mode like maybe 20-30 times to get to an actual fight in that story mode.
That's
so it's
disgraceful.
And it's mental. It's mental, and I don't quite get why they chose that format. And it's kind of
bizarre.
But it's like I say, it's again, fans. It's the old scenario. If you're a Final Fantasy fan, you'll get the most of it because you'll be able to go, I can fight with one each character for all 15 board games and a handful of oddities for side games, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's that age-old scenario like, oh, I want to go Cloud and beat Sephiroth up, or, do you know what I mean, whoever. And you're kind of like, right, that's fine, but then you're kind of like, at the same time, if you're not a fan, do you really have the investment to care about this, and care about the fights you're playing with? Very nice. And I was kind of left a bit kind of numb. Aye, it's good as a novelty, but then I'm kind of like, fans will buy it at the £40, whatever.
Yeah.
If you're not a fan, pick it up dirt cheap. You'll enjoy yourself if it's cheap enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I think it will. I think it's destined for.
It's gonna drop.
Has
it got a season pass then?
I don't think so.
That's unusual. Oh, how did you get random then?
Or
was he just moving the?
Yeah,
leaning on the pad.
Fast.
Like that? I was like, that's crazy.
That's weird. Must be my D-pad sticking. That votes well. But no, it's that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Era of bad bitch. Just dinged a trophy.
But then again, it can't be as bad as what UFC 3 is. UFC 3, I was in game day. UFC 3 is £33.
That's like pricey.
That's horrible. Is what that is, man. An Xbox game for £53. Get like just stop.
You were doing big spiky things. Oh, that's it.
No.
Oh, that was a nice combo. I can see why you like this, lass.
Pretty easy to roll with.
Yeah, you can hit. What the hell? GRDP void. What the? I ended up doing some kind of hover.
Oh. Oof, nice.
I liked him. I thought he was really tasty.
I guess it's because I'm fighting against that character's pretty. Once you start swinging.
Yeah, once you start to get a flow going. Oh, talking of flows, nicely done. Oh, nice. I like that. Ooh, nice.
Mind that combo. It's that sweet boy thing, man. That's
the low
totally.
one. Oh, nice. What's the purple stuff?
I don't know. I think the purple stuff's moving for you. I don't know. I wasn't for touching it.
Just random purple stuff there. Oh,
like,
the hovering face sitting from me. I like her.
I need to start winning this back. I can only really bring it back to 8.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit close, mate.
So there's 20,
sure you're gonna
there's
do
20
it.
characters. Got 2 more to go. Where have I got to go? One.
Oh, I've got Harry Potter.
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh, another
I earned the
trophy.
trophy.
You Prince of meaning something or other?
Yep.
Maybe it's facing certain characters against each other that does it. I'd have to have a look at the trophy list. Ooh. Whoa! Nice one, Harry. Fireballing
You're a wizard,
dragon.
Harry.
Ow, ow, ow.
You're a thumping big one as well.
Go on, Dragon Boy. Ow.
It's a water pony.
It's a water pony.
Sorry, Harry. You're done.
That was nice. That was very, very nice.
Oh, Dragon Balls and everything. Haha.
I know how to do that. Don't know how to do that.
It's definitely been a healthy couple of months for the fighting game, but that's
It certainly has.
It's going back into retirement, innit? It's just like, yeah, you've had your time, boys. It's just back you go to next year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing new here.
Well, there's still Tekken. I think there's still a character to come from Tekken 7, because their updates have been super slow. So we've had Geese, but I don't think we've had the bloke from Final Fantasy yet. And they're supposed to be adding in a lot of the older characters as well, but they don't seem to be doing that very quickly.
Well, we're running into motorsport season next, aren't we? Because
yeah.
there's Marvel, Monster MX, GP, Arena coming.
Oh, right, okay.
Which is basically a hybrid of what you're playing the new.
What I've been playing on the Vita?
Yeah, it's like basically a mere arena stunt focused version of that.
Ah, right. Because that on the Vita was actually quite good fun.
Yeah, I reviewed. Is that the third one or the first one?
I think it might be the first one, because I think it was just MXGP. So yeah, I didn't have any
I reviewed the
numericals to it.
Last year,
it's probably a few years old on the Vita, so. But it was nice. It officially didn't look too bad. It's trying to play it without the aids on was fucking solid. I couldn't even get the bike to start. I'm like, no, I'll keep the aids on. Oh, that was nice. Ow, ow. Whoa, you're all over me! Whoa. Oh, nice combo. Nice juggle with it. You seem to have sussed out to pull your EXs off.
I feel I could handle with this one when I saw her. Like, yeah, she's gonna have man later. Oh, that's it. Use your gun. Use your gun. That's it. Just use your gun. Bring a gun here. Sword fight.
Too right. Oh, that combo's lovely.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice juggle. Oh, that was a hell of a juggle.
Oh, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down.
Oh, no.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I didn't think I connected with that. That was close.
Part-time chef, not me. Definitely prouder of this evening's foray into the fighting world than last week's, because I think last week was definitely not quite on the bar with Street Fighter.
Yeah.
No matter how much I tried to kid myself on. Oh, Joe.
Oh!
Nice.
I thought you had that. I absolutely thought you had that. I quite like him. Or her. Is it him? I think it's him.
It's a guy. It's a guy. Yeah, it's a guy. It's either a guy or a pretty confused woman.
It's a very deep voice for him, to be fair.
It does feel a bit like a rushed port, if you know what I mean, for Western audiences.
Do you think so? In what sense? As in the fact that there's no British voice acting or English voice acting to it, or
The fact that there's that much text and you get like split second to actually read. Do you know what I mean? It's
yeah.
You're not really catering for us. You know what I mean? You could at least stay as an option. I suppose the argument is you probably go to get into Galloway or something and read it all, but
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a bit kind of like it's not so much it's there to pad out story or concept. It's just there to fill the void.
I get what you're saying. Right, I'm gonna go for a quick comfort break because I am busting. Are you still up for doing some more fights, picking a few characters we're starting to kind of get the grips with and trying to see if we can pull any moves off? As long as you're not having to rush off anywhere or anything, I'm more than happy to play more.
Tonight, so I'm going to go and grab a drink and I'll be back in 2 seconds as well.
Excellent. I'll see you shortly.
Okay.
See you soon.
Bye. You back? Come on, cable.
Right, I'm back. I seem to have changed my TV channel. Yay!
I'm just having a look to see what I've got game-wise, if I've got any other fighters. Street Fighter's my whack. We get Raiden 5 if you've got that. For sure.
No.
What do you fancy? What do you fancy playing that in the co-op?
No, I definitely ain't got that one.
Raiden 5's the director's cut's probably one of it's the definitive edition of Raiden, which it's probably one of the better schmucks.
Alright, okay.
Nice. It's very Japanese as well. See, there's very much the theme in this is it's very Japanese.
True.
Saying that, we've both got Crank. We can play Crank in awesome 3D.
Can you play that
3D,
online? I thought that was co-op only. Maybe it's online. I don't know.
I don't. Who knows? It was a launch title. Was it a launch title? It was a launch title.
Yes, it was. Yeah, yeah.
God, that just shows you how they've been sitting on it for so long. Yeah. Trying to other fighting games I've got on the Xbox. I've got Injustice 2. Don't have many fighting games for the Xbox One. I've got a lot for the Xbox 360. Because I didn't get Tekken. I missed out on Tekken because I kind of want to get it, but I can't.
Yeah, I'd get it, but I'd wait until it's a decent price. To be fair.
No, I've not seen it sub 20, so I'm kind of like, well. Yeah,
wait until it's at a price where you're like, yeah, that's all right. Injustice, which you haven't got, you said you haven't got Injustice for.
No, PlayStation.
Yeah, you've got it on Xbox, haven't you? I'm trying to think of any others. Because I haven't mad at Mortal Kombat. You got that on Xbox as well?
Yeah, got that. I've even got the Mortal Kombat fighting pad thing.
Oh, have you now? I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, it's I think that might actually be playable on the PlayStation as well. Because I think that's a unisex pad as well. Ah,
like your asexual pad, stick you've got there.
Yeah, I think it's got a switch. It can either be played on the 360 and Xbox One, or it's the PlayStation and Xbox.
Ah, right, okay.
It's been a while since I've played it. As he makes that face. But no, Mortal Kombat's good. It's good production value in it. I like it.
Yeah. I can see why they got the license for the thingy games, for the Injustice games, because they've got some skill. They definitely have some ability that warrants them actually having that. So it's got to be fair. You're like, yeah, I can see why you got given that.
Yeah, NetherRealm know their stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Can't knock their ability.
Well, see, Capcom do, but Capcom don't when. Because every Marvel vs. Capcom's been solid, but the new one seems to have just been rushed out the door.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? As much as they say, as I said last week, the absence, say like Wolverine and Deadpool,
yeah.
it can't be overlooked. Do you know what I mean?
No, definitely
not. And then
not.
the argument, like when they've said, "Oh, we'll bring in DLC characters." Well, it's interesting now because obviously Fox bought, Disney bought all of Fox's content, didn't they?
Yeah.
So it's like, are we going to see Deadpool appear in it? Because see, that's.
I don't think you will. Not if you, as you said, the company have kind of gone belly up.
Well, because it might be a case that Disney might turn around and go, you know what I mean? But Disney might turn around and go like an arcade edition, but bring these characters back.
Yeah,
basically recoup all the losses. You know what I mean?
Possibly, but it's whether they've got the resource to be able to do that. That's the issue. Is can they afford to actually do that? Because it's a great idea, but can they actually? Well, Disney can afford to, but can they get all of the staff on board to be able to get it done? I don't know. I would like to see that happen, but I'm just a bit dubious as to whether it will.
Them back now. But then the argument is as well, if they do that, that's going to be a whole brand new game that people want to buy. Capcom's Rocky Water and.
That's it. I'm not convinced. I'm definitely not convinced.
I think reading the stocks, the kind of yearly report, like they openly admit that was a failure.
Yeah.
Infinity's dead in the water, and I think it's a case if they want, like I say, if they're sacking folk for there, they also sack guys for the Dead Rising studio, which is really interesting because apparently they were working on a yet unannounced title as well as another Dead Rising.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's kind of like, what was the unannounced title? And you're like, well, it could be anything, do you know what I mean? Could have been like Beautiful Joe or something, just kind of curveball, you know what I mean? Cause
you'll never know that.
Well, Capcom Vancouver was an interesting property because they were a Western developer.
And they'll
Capcom
probably
games.
got tax breaks as well if they're Vancouver.
Yeah, but it's the fact they were a Western one that were making, like, God love it, right? But Dead Rising 3, Dead Rising was wrongly marketed.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I do, yeah.
And it wasn't what people signed up for, and I think that hurt the series a lot.
Right.
And I think that, like, you readying up? Are we going for a fight?
Yeah, we can. No.
Awesome music. No, what was I going to say? Sorry. Because Dead Rising is basically an RPG, and the point of Dead Rising is you cannot do everything in one playthrough. But it doesn't tell you that. And the whole point is you need to play through it 15, 16, 17, 18 times.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't tell you this, so the idea is you get in the first one and you do the bare minimum and then you come back a wee bit stronger and a wee bit stronger and a wee bit stronger and a wee bit stronger. But it doesn't tell you, and nobody knew about that at the start. And it was only like 6 months later it clicked, and people were like, oh aye, because the whole idea was, how can I not kill this psychopath? He's super strong. No, the whole point is he's super strong because he's like a high level boss and you're a low level, but you're only going to get to high level if you keep completing the game.
Yeah.
And it totally took, like, all folk wanted today was going to a mall and kill hordes of zombies, and that's what it was advertised as. But there was time restraints and there was the RPG elements, and Dead Rising 2 kind of fixed it, but at the same time it didn't, because of the time restraints. And Dead Rising 3, which was when they switched to the American developer, they binned the time restrictions, and it became a totally better game, because theoretically you're in this wonderful playground, but you're no pushed. Well, there is time restraints, but they're so big they don't affect you. And it's like, you don't feel the urge. Like, you can, if you want to explore and find things and that, you can do that as well as do the mission, which is what the game's all about. And that's what it should have been about. But obviously the first one, and it's probably why the series has suffered, because it should be a no-brainer how to make an open world game with loads of zombies and a toy chest of absolutely crazy weapons. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the fact like a baseball bat lasts 2 seconds in it doesn't really work, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, well, that wouldn't work in the real life. Like, I could hit somebody with a baseball bat 4 or 5 times and it'll no shatter.
Yeah.
And they never broke this mould in the Dead Rising games, and I just think it hurt it a wee bit, you know what I mean? But then they brought in all this Capcom stuff in it, and they kind of went zany, and they did mini golf and stuff and that, which is cool and stuff, and I agree. But at the same time, it's like the controls only built for it, and that it's clunky, and it's kind of like good ideas implemented in a kind of poor fashion, shall we say?
Yeah.
So, best of luck to them, you know what I mean? Best of luck. But I'm pretty sure that if Disney want to save Infinity, they will. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't see Disney.
But they have a tendency to not want to save stuff. Just look at the whole Toys to Life stuff. I'm really surprised they didn't save that, because I'd have thought that would definitely make them some money.
I don't know, because I think they just. Well, the Disney shut all their game studios like 5 years ago.
Yeah. They just, because like all the Marvel stuff, like Square Enix are doing a lot of the Marvel stuff, aren't they?
Well, there's that big. Was it D23 the new that's happening in Vegas? Is it Vegas or California?
Oh, it might be actually.
It was
the
Kingdom
Disney
Hearts
thingy, weren't it? It's their annual. Everyone welcome type thing.
Disney Hearts. I mean, there was a big Kingdom Hearts reveal today, because it's all on my Twitter. Folk getting excited about it. And I'm kind of like, it's kind of like Disney playing Half Roads, and you're kind of like, well, but you could it's like Star Wars, like Disney, were like, oh, time to get involved and sort this, and you're kind of like, why were Disney not all involved at the very beginning? Why did EA get allowed to do what they did with the Star Wars stuff? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's odd. It's kind of like they don't care, they just want the paycheck at the end of the month.
I think you're right, yeah.
and then they're like, well, hold on, this is actually damaging the Star Wars brand, right? Okay, right, we'll get somebody on you, you know what I mean? But then EA's gone, like, basically turned around and went, oh, by the way, see the microtransactions, we're putting them back in at the end of March.
Yeah.
And it's like,
they're just settled, no one's remembered about it, it's fine.
You're going to do what? And it's kind of like, oh. And the whole, the DLC, see, it's stupid because people don't realise, like DLC being free is great, but the problem is, you do realise without the DLC being free, their game dies.
Yeah.
They found that out with Battlefield 1. Like, only a fraction of people bought the Season Pass. And they never actually had uptake on it, it was horrible.
But I think that was partly to do with the fact that the content was taking so long, stuff that was promised was never arriving. I think if your content's coming out quickly, people are more likely to go, actually, this seems worth it. Look at Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3, actually. The amount of content that was with that game was alive. Well, definitely 3 was alive for years because there just kept being content for it.
Well, it was every quarter. They brought out a DLC pack for Star Wars every quarter. And I bought the Season Pass and I played, like, trying to play nice. Trying to play, like,
fucking hell! Fantastic, mate. Nicely done. 23 yeah.
Like, trying to play, like, the Bespin stuff in that, it died. It just died to death. Because there was nobody bought it. But then they're trying to use this kind of, like, it's like a Trojan horse. Almost. It's like a Trojan horse deal. Oh, he's hit it again. It's like, for us to keep making money and survive, we need to get this content for free. So we'll act as if it's a good, you know what, we'll act like we're the good guys, but we're really not the good guys, because for our product to survive, we need this to happen. And I think a lot of people forget that. Like, without this being free, they don't survive any longer. I mean, hell, look at Lawbreakers. Do you know what I mean? It's heartbreaking what happened to Lawbreakers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
An awesome, really fluent. Like, I'm being honest. I got to play Lawbreakers when I was at E3, and I was blown away with it. It was like Quake, but with a rocket up its backside. It was really nice and stuff. It just died. It just died.
Taking you away as well.
That's me.
So you'd have to stare at your own shame. You've been carried off.
Batman. I'm sure he's the bad guy, but it was a free game as well. Do you know what I mean? Well, it wasn't a free game, but it was a budget title that had free updates and content, and it died to death. And it's kind of like, well, why did that happen? But then the flip side, the argument I was going to say is, no, you're saying, like, if you have content out regularly, Wolfenstein 2's Season Pass, I've got Season Pass and I've played the DLC. First DLC came out about a month and a half, 2 months after launch. It was just reskins of existing environments. It was a major letdown. And I'm like, why did you bring it out so quick? Second DLC came out a month later. It implemented a really good concept of the stealth thing and all that, and it was great and it was fun and blah blah blah. But I finished it in 50 minutes, and I'm like, this isn't like, I wanted like double the length for this. Do you know what I mean? And if I don't mind, the argument is if you're going to reuse assets, but give me double the length of playtime. Do you know what I mean? Don't just like cut me off at the knees and be like, that's you're done. You know what I mean? So
there's your content. Go away.
I've argued like why Wolfenstein 2's got a really rich, dense like after game content. It opens up a whole like there's not a hunting, but there's like a map that's got like 30-40 locations on it, and you have to go and kill Uber commanders, right? So there's like this whole sub type thing where you finish the story mode when you hunt down the rest of the Nazis in America, which is really cool because you need to, how it works is you get codes with playing, what happens is, you kill commanders in missions in the main game, and they'll drop decoders cards, right? And then you use the decoder cards on a machine in the submarine, which is your hub, to unlock bonus missions. It's really nice. It's a really like kind of eco environment, right? And like I've not finished that because I'm still trying to get cards to the high level guys and stuff, and that's fine. So I'm not in a rush for DLC, but for some bizarre reason, like they decided to rush this DLC out, and the concept's really good. It's called the Freedom Chronicles. You play as 3 different characters. You play as an American football player, you play as a British spy, you play as an American GI, and it's all just an elaborate ruse to let you play as the 3 different core mechanics of the game. which were super strength, a barge, where you can run through walls, a stealth, stealth mode which lets you crawl through vents, and then you've got a guy who's got stilts so you can jump really high. But it just seems that it's like an afterthought, the whole kind of, like the story's there, like the idea is there's a super weapon, and all of these separate chapters are going to hook up to the super weapon concept at the end.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And on paper, like I say on paper,
oh, took my guard off. God damn it, nicely done.
On paper, it should be great, but in practice, it's just not there, and it's a bit annoying because, like, especially because like Wolfenstein, the first one had the Old Blood, which was a really good standalone title. You know what I mean? They kind of messed up the DLC for the first game because the idea was they were going to do a DLC that came out first. There was two DLCs planned for it. There was the first part, which was BJ escaping through Castle Wolfenstein, which is obviously a throwback to the classic game. And then there was going to be a second one, which was another chapter and him going to another Nazi thing, big site, killing Nazis from doom, but there was a big monster and stuff in it. It was more a kill concept, right? And you're like, that's cool, I can dig that. So they messed it up and they ended up releasing both of them as a standalone title. So you're like, you're getting both. Damn it, nice.
Yes!
You're getting both expansions as one game, that's fine.
Right. Yeah,
when you played it, it was a nice solid chunk of content, and I enjoyed it, and I know a lot of people enjoyed it because it was more of the same, but in a new environment with challenges and stuff.
Right.
Whereas the new Colossus content, it's just no gone far enough. It's just no doing enough to warrant. But and it's like I say, on paper it should be amazing because they gave you it's so stupid because they gave you like a trailer demo so that you can actually download the Freedom Chronicles trial, which gives you one level for each of the DLCs.
Okay.
So right now, if you had Wolfenstein, you can download this Freedom Chronicles, and right now you can play through one level with each of the DLC's characters, which is really nice considering like the last one isn't out till March, and you could have played that back in December. It kind of wets your whistle, you're like, oh, that's really good. But then when you get to play it, it's like it's short and it's a letdown. So DLC's like a double-edged blade, really. Sometimes, and I just don't know. Like, you've got games like The Witcher, which do it right, which give you a massive chunk of content. Give you two massive chunks of content because they give you Blood and Wine and
they just kept giving.
They give you a load of, what do you call it as well? I actually think they give you a load of free stuff as well.
Yeah, there was loads of free stuff.
But then I think the argument with The Witcher is as well is technically CD Projekt Red or indie. See, this is the thing I don't get is when big companies
they're not beholden to shareholders in the same way, are they? And it's a passion project rather than anything else. It's they love making the game and they want people to enjoy what they're making, so they keep making it.
Because Rebellion's classified as indie. Do you know what I mean? You're kind of like, yeah, you're indie because you're yourself. It's like they're the biggest indie company in the UK because technically they only they self-publish and stuff now. Like, it's insane. But I didn't realise as well. See, Playground Games, guys that make Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
Classified as an indie dev as well. Do you know what I mean? It's insane.
It seems a bit odd when they're basically the only release on one platform, which is Xbox. You'd have thought they were Xbox second party rather than, or Xbox first party, to be honest.
Yeah, well, to be honest, they're probably one of the best devs. Oh, it's nice. They're probably one of the best devs under the Xbox banner, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Especially
I think they're certainly one of the gems.
Especially because especially because they're kind of releasing what they call it. I think it's a done deal. They're going to be doing Fable 4, aren't they? So.
I thought that got cancelled. Did that not get cancelled?
Fable's been stuck in limbo for like.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It had kind of disappeared and it's just been shelved rather than cancelled.
They're riding this Sea of Thieves train, right? And like Sea of Thieves is a nice game, but it's got not. See, it's like you go into it and the demo was nice, but I played it for about 2 hours with the boys, and we were like, wait, what do we do now? Because it's like you get in, you get a mission, you find a chest, you take the chest back. That was it. Rinse, repeat. There was no story, there was no drive, there was no get a better ship, upgrade. There was none of that. It was just like, here's a kind of sandbox, just play with it.
Yeah.
With it being a really grounded title and with content and stuff, I can't see it. Like, I don't see the appeal to it. That a lot of people, like, everyone's gone mental for it. And I think at the end of the day, because it's no secret, Xbox are missing, like, the last rumour was awesome, was like, the concept was, right, I heard last week that Xbox were either going to buy EA or Steam.
No chance. That's a garbage rumour. Valve are going to turn around and go, oh yeah, Microsoft, you can buy something that ends as billions. Yeah, no problem. There's no chance. You don't know how much money Xbox are willing to take to the front door. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And as I was saying, like, see if even if they buy, oh nice, even if they do buy EA, say, it changes the whole gaming landscape. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's quite funny because a lot of folk, like last week, Minecraft on the Switch got a DLC pack which let you download the Master Skin Chief skins, right? And a lot of people forget. Nice! A lot of people forgot that
it's owned by Microsoft.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, it's
them cross-branding.
Yep, I can see more exclusive stuff heading that way, and you know what I mean. It's kind of like being able to play Master Chief on a Nintendo console. Well, you know, because the other thing this week was obviously Crash Bandicoot's apparently heading to the Switch.
But that's been known. That's always been known because it was always going to be a timed exclusive. I don't understand why people are losing their shit over this and surprised, because it was always meant to be a timed exclusive. Sony don't own the rights to it. It was basically said after the initial announcement. It wasn't said during the announcement, but basically afterwards, it was, reading between the lines, confirmed that actually no, it's coming out on PlayStation first, but it's certainly not us that are owning it. It's certainly not an exclusive.
I think it's because Sony's like Crash is seen as a Sony man, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
But it's Vivendi. It's Vivendi that own it. So that's Viacom, which is it Paramount?
It's Activision.
Oh, yeah, of course, Activision.
Activision own it. You know what I mean? It's them, and this is the thing. Like, it's
just why he ended up in Skylanders. Same with Spyro. Spyro's the other one.
Yeah, but see, Spyro's no seen quite as a Sony mascot, I think. Because if you look at the kind
I think to a certain extent, I definitely loved the Spyro games on the first PlayStation. Really loved them.
But it's like,
as a broader appeal, no, I think you're right. I don't think everybody sees it necessarily as a...
Well, there's an example, right? They're bringing out these figures for some bizarre reason, right?
Yeah, these non-amiibo amiibos.
Yeah, and it's like Bloodborne, God of War, Crash, Wipeout. It's all the true concepts. Aye, and you're kind of like, so you're bringing out Crash as one, but then Crash, I think that kind of shows you the flavour where people stand in it.
Well, you'd have thought there should be like Lara Croft, because Lara Croft to me always says PlayStation.
Until she signed the exclusive deal for Xbox.
Which, to be fair, the wait was worth it because it came with all the DLC anyway, so it wasn't such a big deal.
And it's a story, well, it's more for it, I suppose, but... Oh, cheeky.
Ooh.
It's map puddle for some reason.
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? We've launched one again behind me.
Nice. That's quite a weird laugh. I don't. I see. It's a case of like. I don't know, because back to like what we were saying about the buyout, right? It's a known fact that Microsoft are hurting. They don't have like they've got no
real first-party titles, but they've kind of said we don't want to make first-party titles. So, well, yeah, that's why you're going to hurt. If you're not going to invest in that, then you've only got third-party titles, and if another system is doing third-party titles that you can buy on a Microsoft console and then their own exclusives, then I think people are likely to go buy that console, regardless of how powerful the Xbox is, or the Xbox One X is. I think they confused their own branding as well with that, with having the Xbox One, then the Xbox One S, and then the Xbox One X. I think,
but there's no such thing as an exclusive anymore, because it's all cross-platform with the PC.
No, I disagree. For Xbox definitely, but for PlayStation there's definitely a lot of stuff that's exclusive. It doesn't come to PC. That was crazy. I don't know what you just hit me with then, but that was nasty.
But you look at Sony, right, and it's kind of like what they got coming, right, and the games in Sony are like kind of Detroit All Humans exclusive, Gears of War, God of War, exclusive, Days Gone exclusive, Last of Us 2 exclusive.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? That Ninja game, I forget the name of it, was shown at Paris Games.
Oh yes. I keep thinking Neo. It's not Neo. I can't remember what it's called. Sucker Punch's new game, isn't it?
Yeah. Again, exclusive. You look at Xbox. What's that? Xbox coming?
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves. Crackdown 3, which I think will kind of fall into oblivion.
Hasn't that been delayed about 5 times? Has it been on like a sliding delay?
Aye, Crackdown's in a bad way, I've heard daft people. It's getting developed by 4 different studios. Says it odd, doesn't it? There's a separate team doing the multiplayer, there's a separate team. It's so fucked. Because apparently the destructible environments that they promised everybody is only going to be in the multiplayer.
Right.
So it's kind of like... So what folk are buying it first so they can get into a city, take a rocket launcher and blow up a skyscraper. Yes, you can do that online, but you can't do that offline. And it's kind of like... Well, I suppose. Do you know what I mean?
Seems a bit messed up, doesn't it?
Fable. Well, in brackets, Fable. Apparently there's no Forza this year.
No Forza this year? Well, there is a new Forza this year.
I think there is a new Forza.
I was going to say, I'd be surprised if there isn't, because they've been alternating them between the two styles, haven't they?
I think it'll be a Horizon 4 set in Japan, but we'll see. But it's kind of like, there's nothing new. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's a new Gears of War coming. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's the sequels. Do you know what I mean? There's no like, Halo will not be this year. I think they get stung big time on Halo 5. And I think it just, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of like, I don't see how, I just don't see how, like, Halo's your flagship, and we'll put Halo at the tip of the spear. Do you know what I mean? I don't see how we can win this.
Yeah.
And putting it back and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I prefer there to be a decent level of competition. I don't really want it to be locked down to one company having all of the power, because it means that they can charge whatever the frick they want.
But then again, Killzone was the flagship for Sony and it's dead. You know what I mean? It's literally dead. Do you know what I mean? Because Horizons came.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like you. That's the one thing I'll say is the Sony. No, the PlayStation doesn't have a good FPS.
Yeah.
And this whole Destiny talk, it's bullshit. It's like, no, Destiny's not a good. You know what I mean? It's not.
It's not.
COD. Destiny and COD don't fill that hole. What you want is Killzone, and I mean not good Killzone, but you know what I mean. Like, it needs to be something like a Resistance. Do you know what I mean? You think all the games on the PlayStation 3 that are dead in the water.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Licenses that are just sitting there. They could do it.
Well,
really
I wouldn't say they're dead in the water. I think most of the studios that made them want to move on from them. I think.
No, but you could do a really cool crossover between them, like a Resistance with Killzone in it. Do you know what I mean? It'd be quite easy, probably, to write in the story. Do you know what I mean?
Possibly.
Like the aliens
it's getting a studio to do it there. I think Bluepoint are really impressive with the fact of doing Shadow Colossus. They've been well renowned for doing ports of old games.
It's
they did all the Metal Gear ones. They did Oh god, what else have they done? I think they did the ports of Shadow of Colossus and Ico originally for the PS3 for the HD remasters.
That's a real interesting as well, because I thought they would have ran with Ico before Shadow, because I think Shadow's the more desirable with the set.
Yeah, it is. Shadow's the more enjoyed one and the more renowned one, I think.
I think Ico's a bit too...
It's too niche. I think it's too Japanese as well. It's too... It's got a very specific art style to it that I don't think necessarily resonates with a lot of people.
As I said to Mr. Sony, I said to him on the back, I really wanted to look at this because it's after the back of Monster Hunter. Because technically it's just Monster Hunter, but
yeah,
with like it's stripped back. It's a mere artistic Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's the whole point, and it's got a bit deeper meaning to it. You know what I mean? Like you're there, no the monsters, you're the monster, blah blah blah. And all that.
Yeah.
But again, it'll sell. Do you know what I mean? But then we're stuck in this. I say to my brother, we're stuck in this loop now where we're not getting new games. I think if you look at my page for the start of the year, I think I've done 5 or 6 HD remakes.
Yeah.
It's like L.A. Noire, Okami, Shadow of Colossus, Resident Evil on the Switch. You know what I mean? The Blob. Do you know what I mean? It's all HD remakes. It's no, we're not getting fresh content. And Bayonetta's coming. Do you know what I mean? It's like, where's the new? Like half the Switch is library the new. Like Mario Kart remake, Splatoon 2, theoretically a remake of Splatoon. You know what I mean? It's no, and to be fair, Nintendo's sitting on a gold mine because on Nintendo.
But it's cheap for them to do that, and if people are buying it, they'll do it. I think it's the thing is, if people will buy old rope, companies will sell old rope.
Yeah, but the thing is, as well, but is Nintendo had the console come out, brought out some really good titles for it, and nobody bought the console, so they've got this back catalogue that, like, I want to play Bayonetta 2. I want to play it because I love Bayonetta. Problem was, I didn't have a Wii U, so I'm going to get a chance to do that. Do you know what I mean? And it's like Pikmin 3, I think it was. Will be next. You'll just, it's an easy trick. Just bring out the old the slightly old game redone. Do you know what I mean? You don't even need to do much work to it, and it's kind of like, I don't know.
I completely agree with what you're saying. I completely understand that. It's odd. It's a very, very odd situation. I can't say I fully understand why things are happening in the way that they are. But yeah, definitely there's a lot of old ports. But we got it at the beginning of the generation as well. It's not as if it's suddenly new at this point. We had it at the beginning as well, so...
No, but it's no like last gen ports now. We're getting you know, it's a hard one to argue because it's a lot.
Well, you could argue it's a last gen port. The Shadow of the Colossus is a port of the HD version, which is a previous generation game.
Suppose, but then you've got Far Cry 3 coming.
Well,
do you know what I mean? It's like
Far Cry 3 is fantastic, but again, that's a previous generation one. At least that's kind of been thrown in with the season pass.
Same with Creed. I mean, you've
with Rogue, yeah.
Well, we've already had the Ezio collection, haven't we? So you can get 2 Brotherhood together on the next gen.
Yeah, the only one that's missing is the first one and
3.
First one and 3.
3 will no, I don't think 3 will ever get done.
Well, there was lots of stuff showing early in the year of a full collection. The full next generation collection, so I thought that was likely to have come by now, and it hasn't. So
I think we might get see when it's the 10th anniversary of the first one. I think we might get a remake, if you know what I mean. Because the first one, as good as it was at the time, is quite flawed.
Yeah.
They might retrofit it with.
It's broken in parts, to be fair.
So I think that's on the cards, and I think that would be beneficial for them as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you make a fair point.
Again, are we going to see a Creed this year? Do you know what I mean? Are they going to do it 2 year cycles?
Nothing's been said, has they?
No.
And usually by this point you'd know, so... Yeah, I think that's a good point. But maybe they're going to concentrate on pumping stuff out as DLC rather than anything else.
But then as well, the Juggernaut suit in October, which puts the cats amongst the pigeons, because we were saying that, I was saying that at work, I was saying, see the traditional busy period, pre-Christmas, it's going to be sort of slaughter this year, because basically I think all you're going to have is COD, FIFA, Red Dead, everybody else will run scared to January. Do you know what I mean?
I think you're right.
You can kiss, if you're an open world game,
I think you can
your
kiss
ass.
until March come by. I think everyone is scared. I think coming out October time is certainly the right point where people are going, do you really have to come out now? Could you not?
Yeah.
Can we just delay ours?
I think Far Cry's kind of went, that's kind of why Far Cry's been put back a bit. Because they're like, if we can get in that soft, squidgy bit, pre-Red Dead,
I think you're
months
right.
ahead of it, we can make a killing here, because we'll scratch that open world itch, but we'll also be free of everything, so we can run with it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And then obviously, when Red Dead, because they don't want, you'll not get another open world game. I think open world games will take a dive this year.
Do you think so?
You know what I mean? I don't think you're going to get any at Christmas. Days Gone. I hope Days Gone.
Days Gone will be.
But when's that going to, is it going to challenge Rockstar? Do you know what I mean?
No. But I don't think it's aiming to challenge Rockstar. I think it's a slightly different game.
Well, to be fair,
they'll have similarities, that's for sure.
Nobody was, but that's the problem. What I'm saying is, nobody was challenging Rockstar until Rockstar turned around and went, by the way, we're launching prime Christmas window this year. Tough Jimmy to everybody.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, like, see, all these other games are now going to have to sit and go, right, we're coming out in the same one. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, Days Gone could launch, if Days Gone and Red Dead launch at the same time, it loses. Because everybody's going, and it doesn't matter what it does, it could be the greatest game in the world. It's still going to lose, and it's a known factor. And I just think that's what I mean, is like that window, that traditional Christmas window this year is going to be totally different. I think you're only going to get certain things, and I think everybody's either going to need to shoot early, or they're going to need to shoot in November. I think October is going to be a pretty barren month. You know?
I think you're right there. We definitely know there's a Call of Duty, don't we? Do we know there's another Battlefield?
New Battlefield. One of the devs was blowing his jaws online about it, because that's what I was laughing at my mate about, because I was like, Battlefield's coming in October, and I'm like, somebody at EA right now is going to fire. Why? Do you know what I mean? Because the dev come on and went, I've worked on every Battlefield since whenever, and I'm proud to be working on this year's one, due out in October. And then like 5 days later, by the way, these cowboys are coming to town. Yeah, you're going to enjoy that, aren't you? So,
I think
the thing as well is,
that's the thing with the way Rockstar work, is they can delay the game. They announced the game with fucking, 2 screenshots, which everyone thought, that's what's going to happen, it's going to come. And they announced it, a couple of screenshots, that was it. And they said, it'll come out at this date, then they shifted it. Then they said, it'll be out this date, and they shifted it.
They went 1 week, by the way, LA Noir's coming, and then the week after it was launched. Do you know what I mean? They don't need, Rockstar don't need to break sweat. Like,
no,
to be fair,
no.
Rockstar could release HD Bully, in 2 months' time, and then they could release the Manhunt collection in another 2 months' time, and then what, Red Dead?
That's very, very true. I hope they don't.
So, that's what I mean. It's like, obviously, the LA Noir thing's to test the water, to see if there is an interest in that at all.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you could get, theoretically, a GTA collection as well. They could bring out free Vice City, San Andreas, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? For the Switch, it's the possibilities are incredible. What could happen? You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Because I don't see how they couldn't take what's known and stuff. And like, if this is them starting to dabble in back catalogue, then you're kind of like, they could just. Do you know what I mean?
They've got a hell of a lot they can tap.
Yep. Bring out the Grand Theft 4 trilogy, bring out 4, get Ballad of Gay Tony, Lost in the Damned. So they ever charge £15 for it, you know what I mean? I'd buy it. You know? Especially because when you look at it as well, GTA 5 didn't have, I'll probably piss a lot of people off saying it, but GTA 5 didn't have story DLC.
No.
It didn't. It was all online DLC.
So,
whereas we had the Lost in the Damned and the Ballad of Gay Tony, you've had nothing to expand that universe.
Which has surprised me, because I really thought they would have done, but the fact is they don't need to though, do they? They're raking in so much money. Why bother?
And it's
Exactly.
free as well, the DLC.
They're not having to do anything. They can.
Update,
That's it. They're just clawing in so much cash. They don't need to turn around and go, actually, we better make this. People are wanting it. They're like, well, we don't actually need to.
but then there's an update every week from them. So there's a new vehicle almost weekly added to the game, plus new challenges and stuff. But it's all free. It's all free, and it's kind of like, well, how can Rockstar do that, but EA totally make an arse of it? You know what I mean? Because it's like, how do you mess up a game based on Star Wars? Like, how do you actually do that? Oh, wait a minute, you try to ham-fist in, like, I think it was a case as well. See if there was like 3 months between Need for Speed and Star Wars, I think it would have been more visible. Because they tested the water with Need for Speed, but it didn't quite work, but it was too close to Star Wars to change, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Boxes in Need for Speed, and it's horrible in Need for Speed. It's absolutely horrible. And then you're kind of like, well, is it? I get the point. Test these things, but then don't. Like, I'm interested to see what the revision is going to be in March with it. I'm interested to see what the loot box system looks like pre-controversy. You know what I mean? And then it'll kind of get, well, the flip side of that's Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six turned around and we've got a massive public event coming. We're bringing in 50 new cosmetic items. And traditionally what happens is you win this currency named Renown. Renown buys you a pack. It's 4,000 Renown, gets you a pack. You open the pack, you get an item, random, blah blah blah. That's great, fine. Only kicker is, see these cosmetic packs for these 50 new items. You can only get these with real money. You cannot buy them with in-game currency.
Yeah.
And people are like, why? Like why? and they've went, and it's so stupid. Basically, what's going to happen is somebody's going to go in and buy 50 packs, and they're going to open them, and they're going to document what, like, if there's a helmet or a gun you like, you'll be able to go, right, it's 24 packs deep. And then you have to weigh up, is it worth paying?
Is it worth me going that deep into it? Yeah.
I think we worked out, it's like £85 worth of packs you need to buy to get the whole 50 collection.
Jesus.
And there's no way around that. Do you know what I mean? And
that's terrifying.
And I don't know. It's like I don't get why they're doing it. Do you know what I mean? Instead of just releasing a £15 add-on called the Outbreak Pack and gain you it all, they'd rather. And there are people that will buy it. That's the most horrible thing
definitely.
Do you know what I mean? And it's just like it's those few. It's those few.
But they're obviously making enough money to warrant doing it. That's the scary thing, is that people are spending money on it. I'm just like, why? Why are you buying this crap? But I can't say I understand it at all. It just seems a bit bizarre to me, but I'm not the target market for it.
Aye, because you look at Street Fighter, or as we were saying last week, did Marvel versus Capcom. You've £10 for a pack with 4 suits. 4 suits! Not even like characters. Suits.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Like, who's buying 4 suits for a tenner?
That's it. It does make you wonder, someone must be, because otherwise they wouldn't be doing it. But then you're going, but who is doing it? Please stop, because you're causing a problem for every bugger else who isn't. But then
Capcom's... See, if the past is forgotten about. I remember when Capcom released Street Fighter Super Duper 4 Rubber Duper Turbo, and it was like all the DLC characters are on the disc, but the DLC characters are planned for 6 months' time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So the free content is already sitting on your disc in your drive. All you need to do is buy an unlock key to get it. So it's like, why pack it? It's like, it's maddening. It's like, so we'll give you the characters, but you need to pay us to get them. And that's the bottom line, because we said so, and you're not getting an option in it. Instead of saying, like, download them and you can get them, it's just weird, man. It's
very strange.
And I just wish there was a way of, I don't know. It's like, I get the point. They want more than £40 off people. You know what I mean? And I get the point. Servers cost money and all this razzmatazz and stuff, but
it's the milking that's just doing me in.
it's between upkeep and what do you call it? Upkeep
I think it's
and
a lot
greed.
of times it's just profiteering. I don't think it's anything to do with upkeep. A lot of times it does feel like it's just literally profiteering,
gaming's a
just
service,
making
innit?
money.
I don't like that terminology.
Yeah, I don't either.
Gaming's a service because it's like what do you call them? BioWare. BioWare have announced that once Anthem ships, that's them getting into gaming as a service systems.
Yeah.
That's them done. But like, for Christ, fucking Mass Effect dies, gets shelled, and then they go right. We're just that's us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
I think
they rushed Mass Effect. The problem was that game should never have come out the way it did. Oh, wow.
Well, I don't know because again it was it reeks. Mind Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age 1 came out and it was like the greatest RPG in the world. And
Yeah.
everybody loved it. And then Dragon Age 2 came out and
Is
everybody
it franchise
hated it because
fatigue rather than anything else, do you think?
I don't know if you can get franchise fatigue with a sequel. You know what I mean? It's kinda
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But then I think as well the problem is with Mass Effect Andromeda, and the biggest problem with it is they set the bar so high. There was,
Yeah.
there was like the gold standard. Well, saying that it kind of started happening. Yeah, give me that
Wicked
card.
hell!
God damn it! Oh, okay.
That was just trapping
interesting.
you. That was cool.
That's an interesting one.
And it was just taking hits off you as well.
But like the Mass Effect 3, they started showing cracks in it when they started sacking the guys that gave a damn about the game. And I think that was the kind of. I think looking back now, you could argue, well, what happened to Mass Effect 3 was the kind of warning signs that Andromeda was going to go. And I liked Mass Effect 2. It was brilliant. I never really got on with Mass Effect 3. And Andromeda, well, yeah, it's
I haven't tried Andromeda. I love Mass Effect 2. It was the first one I played, and I don't like RPGs. Not a fan of them. And
it's an action RPG.
Yeah, that's it. It sucked me in. It was Babylon 5. It was basically the space opera I've always wanted to play. It was a total soap opera, but it felt like you were in control, and this story was fantastic. I can't believe I brought that back. I really can't believe I brought that back. Oh, that didn't do anything. Ow. Oh, completely missed you with that. Right, so it's got an air move. Oh, that bloody spinny blade.
Nah, I think she's one of my top 3 in this thing.
She's definitely got the moves. Combos with it as well. Oh, he throws it behind him. Yeah, I don't quite know what the purple stuff does.
Is it not like a
I've just watched him
thing?
tossing it behind him.
I think it's like a kind of electrical field thing. Like once I get in it, if you do something,
So it's, yeah. That might have been how I trapped you. If you'd walked over one of the blobs and then I solidified it around you.
That was a really big crystal, but for a very small character. It's like, yeah, I'm trapped. I'm tiny. I'm inside the biggest crystal in the world.
That was good. I do quite like him. She is vicious. I definitely can see her being someone who gets a lot of play. Wrong button.
It's probably her the guy with the sword and the lass in the yellow jumper, and the big samurai guy with no weapons. I like.
For me, with the big fists, I really like her. Him with the big arms is good.
Her with the hair, the weird one eye. I'll give him another go because I kind of liked him, but then I kind of didn't know what I was doing with him.
Bloke fight. Well, child and bloke fight, I think.
Yeah.
I ain't popped a trophy in a while.
I like how my kicks are defeated, my attacks are the stick in the world.
Oh no, you've got that stupid scythe, haven't you? Oh, you blocked it! Ow. Oh, come on.
Where's my scythe? Why am I doing my stupid wee cat aspirator? Oh, come on. No.
Oh, you blocked it in the air.
Shit.
Oh, well, that was wasted. That wasn't.
Oh, what a waste. Gosh. Game shite. Take it back.
These weird little air double jumps that you can kind of sometimes pull off. I'm not fully sure how I'm doing them. Oh, trophy ends. What a smart move. Oh, how did that miss you? You were just out of range. Nicely done. Oh, I like that bounce move. If I can follow up with anything.
Oh, nice bit, yeah.
Oh, guard break.
Anybody that can fight with his hand in his pockets, obviously overconfident.
Oh!
Bet with a man with his hand in his pocket.
I have no idea what you threw at me then, but that was unpleasant. He's quite good, yeah. He's got some reach on that scythe, hasn't he?
It's too slow a move, but it's that's what his weakness is. Is when you swing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I swing it, I just clip, like I'm just no. I'm too vulnerable to attack.
Yes.
When I'm swinging it,
you're really
you know what I mean?
open as soon as you've swung it. If you've whiffed, you get punished badly. It's quite good for hitting you with a projectile because you're so open from it. If I can send a projectile at you as you've whiffed a move, you get clobbered with it.
Damn it.
Ow. She's got dragon punch. Ooh. Ooh. Do you parry that?
I think so. Oof.
That was a nice hair counter. Oh. Yeah, the last you've got, I couldn't work out how to do anything. She just kept stabbing with the little knife, and I couldn't work out how to use the actual samurai sword, because that's what's got the reach on it. It seems to be like third or fourth hit where she actually starts using it.
Still need to get in quite close to land there.
She uses it a way to keep the combo going, doesn't she? 'Cause the knife has a tendency to just stab them back a little bit. Causes them to... Oh, nice!
Don't know what I did there, but...
That was lovely.
What a stab they got there. Has you picked it back to you? Or somebody?
No one yet, no.
Call him, get an adult. Just imagine him having a word.
Come on, sort me fellas out. Come on, what's going on here? This isn't good enough.
need to see. I was going to say, we need to see if Andrew's get anything games as soon as on your shame. See if we can get a rumble. I'm surprised he's not Street Fighter actually.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah. Oh, lordy lord! Oh, wasted it! Got you up in the air and then wasted it.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, that was a little close. Yeah, I've enjoyed this. It's been nice. I think there's definitely some characters that they all feel a bit different. I don't think any of there's two characters feel exactly the same. There's a decent variety in them, but definitely feel some are more powerful than others. But maybe it's just some are easier to use than others.
Yeah,
I'm not quite
sure.
sure.
Message there about a pre-announced game that somebody I know's got, and they're like, it's always a good sign when you download a game for a disc and the game in the disc's smaller than the actual patch, the day one patch.
Yeah, oh yeah. That was the joke with what was it? Which Resistance was it? Was it Resistance 3? And the patch was. It was something like 12 gig for the patch, and it's like, Jesus Christ, did they forget to include the Chimera on the disc?
Well, this game looks like the opportunity was there to play it, or review it, should I say, and it looked like jank the minute I saw it. And I'm
no!
Like, I'm staying well clear it. And no, it wasn't a Railway Simulator or Railway Tycoon or whatever it's called. But no, this one it seems interesting on paper, but I just had a feeling like it wasn't. It's not a big team, it's not a big house, but it's a very ambitious title. And I was like, yeah, I'm nah, because you're only gonna get heartache for these things. You know what I mean? You can't.
Ooh. Oh, she's vicious. Oh,
nice.
I cannot get in against you.
I can see this being one of the most annoying games online.
Well, when you end up fighting against people that have just picked characters that they love playing with, and you just get spanked repeatedly by them.
Yep. Because I think once you get specialised in them, you'll be able to the transitions between bits and bobs will become second nature. You know what I mean? But again, I wonder if this will have a big. It'll probably have a following, but I wonder how big
following it up with a fireball. You wonder if this will have a big.
I'll have a big player base. You know what I mean? It's obviously going to have one because it hits me as that kind of game where you'll have your die-hard.
Yeah.
I mean, you go on. Somebody will buy it in 6 months' time and go online and get absolutely smoked.
I think you've got the fact you've got a gap there with Marvel vs Capcom not being as good as it could have been. I haven't played the Guilty Gear that came out either, to be fair. That was lovely. That's how you win it back. That was a spanking. Yeah, I didn't end up playing Guilty Gear, but that was supposed to be really good. But yeah, I definitely think there's a gap with the fact that Marvel vs Capcom Infinite has not lived up to expectations. But the fact is, they don't seem to have listened to people. They had a vision of what they were going to make, and they didn't listen to people who were saying, hey, this isn't actually working as it should.
I think as well, but I think the idea of it was a platform. I get the feeling that it was a platform to build upon, do you know what I mean?
In a similar way to Street Fighter and have seasons. So the next season you have X-Men, and season after that you have more Capcom characters.
But then they did say, they went, oh, by the way, we're never going to do a super edition of Street Fighter 4, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, yeah, guys, you kind of shot yourself right clean through the foot. But
Yeah,
then I think the idea as well, I think at its core, Street Fighter 4, the idea was basically you get a fighting game, i.e. you get a fighting game to fight online, you don't get what the other bits are. And I think that's where, I think it's a case of they tried something new, it didn't take off, and everybody blamed them for what they got. But I think at the end of the day...
The thing with the fighting game, I think you need an arcade mode because you need something for people to practice and play and kind of get an idea. I think if you're just going against humans online, especially if your connection's not great or the netcode can be a bit ropey, you don't get a good feel for the game and you don't learn. You can lab it out and then just go and sit trying to learn how to do stuff in the lab, but you need to kind of be fighting against stuff to see what kind of moves can be pulled off, what combos can kind of come. And the AIs are always good for that, especially if you're sticking it on a harder difficulty level, you start to get properly spanked.
But then
and I think you remove that and I think it makes it more of a hollow experience. If you're only going for the fight, especially if you're wanting it to be a competitive game, you're aiming for it to be a couch-fought game, two people sat next to each other playing it, so you're never going to get that same level with online. There's always going to be some latency, not latency to the level either of us will probably notice, unless it's really bad, but definitely if you're someone who's counting frames and knowing which moves interrupt which moves because they know exactly at what millisecond to press it. If you have any issues with your online, then you're never going to get able to master that. So if you're then aiming to play against people on a server, your timings are going to be off.
For this, but see, the template, see, the argument is, I think if you look at Street Fighter tried to be Rainbow Six, Rainbow Six is basically online and that's it. There's nothing, there's a training mission and then that's you, so the idea was you get an online game that's solid, and then we just roll out characters for it. And I think Street Fighter tried that, but it wasn't what people were expecting. See, it's like, you go back to, I was saying this the other week there, you go back to how everybody kicked out about the X, and one was like, oh, the X is push, the X is this, the X is this always online, no, the X or the Xbox One, and the whole online thing, when you look at it, it's like 95%, like, folk are always online on it, and the whole digital's finally taking a thing. Well, theoretically, we could have had this like 4 years ago. Do you know what I mean? This could have been started 4 years ago, blah blah blah. Because now, if you look at it, the whole Xbox Game Pass thing is like, that wasn't possible with like to access that you have to have online. Yeah. So it's a thing now. You can access to over 100 games, blah blah blah. But you can only do that online, so you need your machine online anyway. So the whole idea of the Xbox One originally would have actually survived in
but
this world.
I think their bigger issue was more to do with the blocking out of used content. I think that definitely rubbed people up the wrong way. Given the fact that all the discs are at the moment is a DRM source. And I said this right from the beginning. As soon as you having to, as you said, download a patch that's twice the size of what's on the disc, all that disc is serving a purpose is its DRM. It's not delivery of the content. All it is saying this person's allowed to have this content, so download it to the system. If this disc isn't in, they're not allowed to have this content. So all it is, it's just purely, it's not a delivery method anymore, it's a digital rights management method. That's all the discs are there to serve. And given the cost, you'd have thought digital would come down to try and remove the fact that it's never happened. Yeah, you get occasional sales, but you get sales in physical media anyway. So you might as well have the physical disc and download the extra stuff and pay a tenner cheaper than buying it online, entirely digital, when in theory it should be cheaper online.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird one, because I think with this, like, the Games Pass shows that the always downloadable online thing is like the way it's going to, because you've also got EA's thing as well, haven't you? So there's always there's plenty of options.
You've got PlayStation Now, but it's not necessarily the same thing. Because obviously Origin allows you to download to your system, doesn't it? And I believe the Xbox One thing's the same. It allows it to be installed direct to your system. So you don't know if you have to be online to be able to play it, whether it's constantly checking or if it just checks every 24 hours or whatever. But it's not streaming it, is it? It's downloaded.
Yeah. You actually download the game to your system, whereas now it's streaming it.
Yeah. Which they've been a bit silly with that. I can't believe they removed it for the Vita and the PS3. That seems really daft. Wow, I'm hopping around like a madget. Which is nice because it means I'm getting in it yet, but... Ow, it's not aggressive.
Oh, that tiger. Oh, come on.
Oh!
Mean. Aye, but I don't know. I think maybe the next iteration we'll see disc-less machines, disc-drive-less machines. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The problem is will bricks and mortar allow it? Whether it's bricks and mortar, whether it's online, retailers have a lot to lose by things going inside.
I think I don't know. It's a hard one. It's a hard one to call. As somebody turns the radio. But I don't know. Like, I think this whole online thing now is.
Sorry, my pad just disconnected for some unknown reason.
But I think it's a case of like. I think the whole online pass thing's 2 fingers up to bricks and mortar. You know what I mean? If I can pay £7 to get access to 100 games, why would I ever go into your shop ever again?
No,
what I mean? Plus as well, the major thing now is they've announced that every exclusive Xbox game, so your Sea of Thieves, your bits and bobs, your things.
Yeah, they're all going to come on as part of it.
Day one release.
But the day one thing's interesting, but the fact is there's not enough content to warrant it. I could understand if they were releasing one game every quarter. If there was 4 games coming through the year that are all Xbox exclusive, you'd go, frig me, that is an absolute bargain. But there's not the content there. I know there's a massive back catalogue, and I think Games with Gold's done a good job with the way that they've given those out, because you earn them regardless of whether your sub ends, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unlike PlayStation Plus, which is a subscription service.
You keep the game with Games with Gold, but you don't with the Gaming Pass. So the Gaming Pass, it locks once your pass runs out.
Right, okay.
So the Gaming Pass is pretty much plus, if you know what I mean.
It does sound like it's PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
But it's giving you an access to a larger amount. It's kind of an iPlayer in a certain respect, isn't it? It's that you've got this big collection of stuff, but you can then download it and play it when you fancy.
Aye. And as I say, like, see if you're new to the console, see if you're new to the Xbox, I think that basically all you would need is an EA Access Pass, so that's 20, an Xbox Pass, which is I think 30 for the year, and then your subscription to Gold, and that's you if you were a casual player, like if you were like only playing maybe 2-3 nights a week, and you only, like, if you were the guy that buys COD and FIFA every year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, the only thing you need to do is buy COD, everything else, and there'd be enough there to keep you happy and keep you trying. Plus you throw in, on top of that, your free-to-play stuff, so you've got your things like Warframe, your things like, do you know what I mean? It's like, you throw in all the buttons and the pretty things, and you end up with an old bad kind of welcoming package for like an absolutely £100, you'd say.
Oh, that was nice.
You've got quite a nice inviting thing for somebody, you know what I mean? If you actually attack it. The problem is with the Games Pass is it came along and I wanted the back stuff in it. There's maybe like there's maybe like 3 games I've not played within it, and I'm kind of like, well, it's not aimed at me, it's aimed at Jimmy Bob Casual.
Yeah.
Mrs. Thingies, like Mrs. like Wiggins, wee Bobby, you know what I mean? It's
But if I'm honest, the amount of stuff that I've played from PlayStation Plus recently is very, very little. I've got such a backlog of PS Plus stuff that it's just sat there and I'm not playing. I can't think of the last game that came out that I went, oh, I've got to play that. Drawn to Death might have been one of the last ones, and I didn't play much of it, but that was more to do with the fact that I was playing way too much Uncharted 4 multiplayer. It was very little was getting in, and that's probably why I've got such a big backlog as well, is because I was just hooked on that. Jesus frigging Christ! Oh, you interrupted me! Nicely done. Yeah, I think the subscription stuff's a great idea if you're actually getting around to playing the stuff. Because you don't need to buy games with that kind of subscription system. If you're, as long as you're happy to play what's there, then you completely sort of, as you say, if you're Joe Casual and you buy FIFA or COD each year, maybe you'll actually dip into some of this other stuff in between because, hey, you've got it, you might as well have a look at it. Ow! That weird rush thing, that's, both of us have been able to do that, where like your character appears on the side of the screen. That must be your EX, but like that.
Like that. Oh, nice. I was going to say, I'm going to jump to the toilet for 2 seconds. I
No
shall
problem.
return in a moment.
Excellent.
2 seconds. He's back.
You're back.
He's back. That was what you got on intermission. Yeah, intermission. Let's see.
We definitely seem to be starting to kind of pull off more moves.
Yeah. It's exposure.
Yeah. That's it. It's just repeatedly trying and hoping for the best to pull something off.
Bash those buttons a wee bit harder each time.
It's just, that one seems to be doing something. Let's do that again. Where was the one I wanted to try? Let's have a go with her again. I have a feeling I'm going to get absolutely trounced by you with your big metal fists. She's really powerful. She definitely feels like she's one of the starting characters. First claws. Or faster claws.
It's a bit racist. Oh, nice.
Oh, got nice. With something. Ow, that grab's lovely. Ooh, jeez.
I just love how my character skips towards you.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she? Katamari, katamari, katamari. Seems to be saying something if she's blocking.
See, I've got a sword, you can't beat me.
Ooh, that's what you kept pulling off against me.
Ooh, nice. Now you're away then.
Yes!
Nice.
You have to kind of be quite patient with her. She seems to be pretty good at blocking.
Jetpack, yeah. It's a good move, that.
That uplift is lovely, isn't it?
Nice.
13 out of that, I'm happy with that. Ooh, nicely done. I'm so glad you didn't follow that up. Yeah! I like her more than I did when I first had a go with her. She definitely seemed to be taking a lot of hits. But yeah, I don't know what the weird flying rat thing she's got with her is.
Must do something. Probably turns into a big massive monster thing.
It'd be a big giant dragony beastie thing. It just eats
like,
them.
Tiny thing. Yeah, man.
What time are we on? Ooh, coming up to 1. I think maybe a couple more games and then I'm going to call it a night. But I've really enjoyed tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to go back and have a go at the story mode on this and see what I think. Let's have a go with the fencing last. Yeah, I've been surprised by this because I couldn't get into Blaze Blue. I tried it on the Vita and was like, oh, I can't really play this, but I did. I tried the tutorials and I just thought this game is confusing. I maybe should have just gone in and played. Oh, that was nice. Played a bit to see what did what.
2 seconds.
Oh. Okay, right.
There's definitely a hint of Hitachi about this guy.
Yes, I was thinking that. Hitachi and Akuma. So holding block or holding X is building up that pink meter.
Oh, so what's the blue? Alright, so what's the blue meter for?
The blue's your EX meter, but I think that pulls off with 2 buttons at once.
So
but I think it has to be obviously fully charged.
So what's the GRB?
Well, I think that's guard or ground. I don't know.
Welcome to Late Night finding out how fighting games
How
work.
does this fighting game work? Don't ask us, we're just guessing. Nice.
Exactly 10 to 1 on the Saturday night.
Yeah.
Sunday morning.
Maybe we should work out how this game works.
Let's get in under the hood. 32 matches we've had, Jesus Christ.
35.
35, aye, sorry. Gap's no bad, but it's only 5 in it.
Yeah.
I won them back. I'm trying. Who's my weakest character?
I want a random
Harry
option.
Potter.
I really want a random option. I'm a little annoyed there isn't a random option. Where's weird bed with that one?
Oh, go ahead. You always get to select the music in the area for some bizarre reason.
Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it? Yeah, I'm wondering if you're right with it saying that we're both on PlayStation 4 system. If it is cross-playable with like PS3 or PC or Vita. Because it could be. I know Street Fighter Cross Tekken was compatible with Vita and PS3. Street Fighter obviously is compatible with PC.
Nice.
Oh, I've got a combo out of that. Ooh. Ooh, couldn't do anything.
It's gotta get in. I like how he's got massive zips on his trousers. That says everything I need to know about this character.
To get his knees out.
It's for the summer expansion, the DLC. This is the beach DLC.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the best. This is probably my favourite arena we fight in, I think.
With a big moon in the background.
Nice draw in the city as well. You can see the dodgy bridge in the background. I assume the bridge is key to
the story.
So I wonder as well if we'll have a fully animated like CG thing, because I know that what was it? Oh, what was it? Oh, damn it! It's another PlayStation fighting game. Give me a minute, I'll check my emails. Let me see. I'll wait until we finish this fight actually. Revenant, it's called something Revenant. Guilty Gear's Revenant, might be.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's got like a hour-and-a-half long CGI like animated movie.
Really?
Before you actually play the...
Before you play the game? Bloody hell, what included with it?
Yeah. So
that's
you actually
crazy.
watch the movie. Yeah, you watch the movie to get a backstory of who the characters are.
That's not a bad idea, to be fair. I think something like Dragon Ball could do with that type of stuff.
Well, see, the argument is, but Dragon Ball plays like a movie. You know
right.
What I mean? The most annoying thing is, it's no auto scroll, so like you have to actually manually. Ooh, lovely. You have to actually manually.
You gotta press X.
Scroll. That kills it. That kills it dead in the water for me. Let me see. He says.
Yeah, Guilty Gear. Is it third? Guilty Gear third Revenant or something. Third X. Guilty Gear X third Revenant.
I know who sent it. He sent it. As he says, professional. Children of Chaos. It's an RPG, Children of Chaos.
Chaos Child.
Yeah, Chaos Child, that's an RPG, isn't it?
I thought it was a visual novel, it might be an RPG. I thought it was a graphic novel.
Ribbon, White Days, Dark Quest. I'm trying to find Guilty Gears. Guilty Gears Ribbon there. Guilty Gears R XR Rev 2. That's got like a massive. That's got a massive cutscene base on it. Pretty good.
Bloody hell. That sounds interesting though. I'm always intrigued when games decide to try something like that.
It's a cool idea.
It's like Dead Space had its thingies, didn't it? It had its oh, what's the word? CG spin-off movies. And it's like gun game.
Dead Space was not bad actually.
And a puzzle game as well, I think, actually.
That was a really cool thing. It was a pre-order bonus.
Yes.
Although Jimmy Whitecoat. It was a pre-order bonus for. I think you don't happen to have Guilty Gear Revenant 3.
No, I don't.
2. Because I just found the code for it there for me. I've not installed it, but I found the code there, so I've technically got it. I just need to download it.
I'll have to have a look, see how much it is. If it's a reasonable price, I'd be tempted.
Once we finish what we're doing, I'll have a gander and see if those. Because again, it's another. We've got a big, massive name.
Yeah.
Because I've got the original. That's I think it's well, but that's like a sequel as well. Because I've got the original on disc. Because I reviewed the original. The original was really good. I really liked it. It's got a really good mix of characters. It's a bit like.
Good God! Nice combo, mate. You've proper pinned me in.
It's got guys like Darkstalkers, like Frankenstein monsters, and
right, yeah.
There's a woman that's got a pumpkin head. It's kind of like this, but it's a bit more. It's a bit more acknowledgeable.
A bit more over the top.
Aye, but it's a bit more. I don't know if the word's accessible because obviously we're getting into the groove.
Yeah, we're definitely getting into this. Oh, that was a nice juggle. Took you one way, took you the other. Ooh, nicely done.
I'm taking. Oh, it's so disastrous. Oh no!
Hold it back! Cop for that.
Wow.
That was so close.
Oh, nice.
I like that.
Nice. Two foot spike at the ground.
Oh! I'm so glad you didn't follow that up. Nice combos.
That.
Ooh! Fireballing me. Oh, you've got me nicely done. Yeah, you definitely got the measure of him then. I think I got lucky with that second round.
Pretty fast. Right, let me see this. Jump to store. Store. I'm going to charge my 5 as well, actually. Where is it? What's one? Where is it hiding? Oh, it's there somewhere.
It has been released, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been out for.
It was middle of last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because it came out, I think, just before the big rush of all the others.
Search.
Because I think it came out, and then I think it was Tekken, then... Oh no, maybe it was Injustice before Tekken, actually. Was it Injustice, Tekken, then Marvel vs. Capcom?
I do like the search feature on the PlayStation, the kind of scrolling wheel.
Oh, the predictive text system.
Yeah. Guilty. Because it's like, it only gives you the characters you can actually operate. That's there. Guilty Gear Sullivan 2 will set you back a grand total of £35. Okay.
Let me have a look online. See if I can find a physical copy.
Yeah, you must be able to pick this up in game for like 15.
Let's have a look. Let's go for a quick check on Amazon.
My phone's just died. Damn it. I'll have to rush over and get a charge up. I'll get charged for a wee bit. It needs to be the Revenant 2 one, but beware, because like I say, there's a
Okay, this is confusing. Right, so for PS4 there's Guilty Gear Xrd Sign, Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator, and Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2.
Rev 2's but the one you want.
1827.
Well, there you go.
That's loads cheaper.
And like I say, see if you go into the dash and look at it, you can see a bit of it in action. It's again, it's for the same folk who did this, but it's a nicer. It's a nicer, like, it's not nicer. It's just a cleaner looking style, I think.
Right.
It's more animated, if you know what I mean. If you get the chance to look at a trailer, but don't worry, you can buy killer packs for it as well. So.
Killer packs? What the hell's a killer pack?
Colour
packs.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, the packs are they're a mere 79p. So, I can't. Is that actual characters? Is it DLC characters? Oh no, it's pictures, avatars. Avatars.
Oh, so 79p is the avatar price then. So that's not actually characters at all, that'll be for your PSN, that's for your profile.
Ah. Yeah, I think
profile avatars. So I thought there was XR third then. So
no, XR2's where is it?
So why have I seen third somewhere then? Maybe I've seen it previewed or something. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z's 44 quid. So yeah, if I'm wanting to pick another one up,
unless you
1827 doesn't seem like a bad buy.
Unless you buy that stick, then you can get Dragon Ball for £15. But then you're stuck with a stick.
Yeah, I don't really need another stick at the moment. I've still got this one, and it's doing me grand. So yeah, I'm definitely tempted by that. I'll have to have a think during the week and maybe see if I can afford it. Maybe we could do it next weekend. To be another game that we play against each other.
Definitely, because as I say, if you check the trailer. The trailer on the PlayStation I'm watching now, it does a really nice job at kind of. It's a lusher looking animation. It's a bit like it's a look like the kind of Dragon Ball Z finish to it, if you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah.
And it's just a kind of mere like what we played tonight is nice, but it's a nicer. Like
it's a very distinct anime style. Is this? It's very
it's mere
BlazBlue kind of style. Whereas if the other one's a bit more Darkstalker style, that might actually be quite good. It might be a bit different, fighting with monsters rather than... These are all people, barring him. Basically, this...
Yeah, but this is like, see the characters look like sprites, if you know what I mean. They actually look like computer... Like, whereas the other one, they look like cartoons. Do you know what I mean? They actually look like an animation. So
right, as in, so they look... I'll have to have a look at it, yeah. So rather than looking like hand-drawn animation, this looks like cell animation, doesn't it? So you're saying they look more like pixels, like sprites.
Well, see what the characters look like at the intro screen now. That kind of smooth, nice-looking animated drawing.
Yeah.
That's how that game runs. That game runs like an actual cartoon. So you know how this is getting kind of like thingy backgrounds and stuff. Like, that truck's pretty CG.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you can tell. Well, that's no, that would be a cartoon in the other one.
Okay.
So it's alright, like I say, it's not bad. It's just a pity, like I say, I've only got the one jobby there, but you know what I mean. That's,
the 18 quid's not too bad though. Definitely go towards my fighting collection. So I'll definitely have to have a look, see if I can. I'll have a check of my bank balance at weekend and see if I can get a copy ordered for next week. Whoa!
Disconnect it.
Oh no! What? Considering how many matches we've played, that's really annoying. I've gained a hell of a lot of XP there. It's telling us to piss off, isn't it? It's saying you've had enough now, bugger off.
That's possibly true.
That's not bad though.
Wow.
36 games. That's the first one that's crashed.
So what do you do with your XP?
I have no idea. Is there a start customization? I'm presuming you can do something in customization. Icon settings, plate settings, title settings, character menu, random. Let's purchase all. Don't have enough XP. Okay. I don't know if these are new character outfits. This
no
menu character. Character menu.
Icon.
Oh, I'm wondering if the menu. Right, I'm wondering if it's characters to be on the menu. So let's go with. Let's pick one.
I like the plates, they're all like lying down.
Yeah, that's what I'm just looking. Oh, why are the titles all... They haven't even converted the titles. The titles are all in Japanese.
Nice.
Oh no, they do become English. Abysmal, yeah.
How did you get them in English?
Baroque.
Or did you just look? Or it is...
That's a very, very odd title. Let's have a look. Colour settings. Character menu.
How do you leave without destroying your...
What do you mean?
How do you leave? Like, I'm trying to leave. I picked the title, but the last time when I'm hitting... Oh no! Oh wow!
So my menu's completely changed now. My main menu's got blurky on the main menu.
See your title. See the title setting. You can actually spell a word in it.
Oh really? I didn't realise that.
Yeah, so you actually pick words to make up a sentence.
Oh, I just picked one word. Gallery. Let's have a look. Blocked scenes. I can't actually show this off. There's lots of illustrations. Wow, that's a blocked scene. That's unusual. Gallery's blocked.
I think it's because you can show what's coming.
Possibly. I'm wondering then if the story mode will be blocked scene after blocked scene. It might be. I'd have to give it a try. Give it a try during the week and see. Yeah, I'm very, very tempted to pick up Guilty Gear second rev. I'll send you a message if I've managed to grab it.
Yeah, cool. I'm working next weekend, but I'm off Thursday, Friday.
Oh yeah, cool. Could do it then. Yeah, that'd be fine. That'd be good.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday I'm off, and then I think it's like Wednesday, Tuesday or something. I just jumped into story mode to see if this is animated. It's animated, but it's not animated.
Is it?
You would imagine it.
Is it kind of kind of like pictures that have got little bits of animation movement in them.
Aye. It's all in Japanese, with like hundreds of text. But it seems to be, each character's got like 5 chapters, and then it seems to fill you in on it.
Right, cool.
It goes on forever. But this is just scenario, this isn't the arcade, so I don't really know.
So what's the Chronicles bit then? Is that what you're on about? Is that a scenario?
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoy prologue scenarios. Gain access to others later in the game. Ah, right, okay. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely be back to have a crack at the story mode on this. It's been a lot of fun. A lot better than I was expecting. I was a bit like, I'm not sure if I'm going to like this. And I have basically spent the evening button bashing, but occasionally successfully.
I think it's the Arc King, like I say, it's because it's Arc Systems. I know they messed up the sticks, but
yeah,
it's kind of decent, silly. It's decent standard, if you know what I'm saying. The one again kind of makes you go, aye, this actually is worth my time, you know what I mean?
It's making me think I'll go back and have a play of Blaze Blue on the Vita and see what I think to that. Now I've kind of got a bit more of an idea of how this plays. I'm interested to see what I think to Blaze Blue on the Vita. So yeah, but it's been really good, mate. Thank you very much for sending us a copy over of this. It's been nice to be able to play it against someone and kind of carry on Fight Stick February, especially as I couldn't do Marvel vs Capcom. Their loss, not mine. So yeah, thank you. It's been a lot of fun, and we'll try and get another one sorted for tail end of the week.
Yeah, no worries. Like I say, if you can get that going, I'll have a look and see if I've got any other fighters in my tank that I've got floating about, that's in case it's worth. But that's always get this in Street Fighter definitely. So if you want a couple of rounds, Street Fighter whenever it comes out, because you can actually use the sticks in Street Fighter.
Yeah, that's true. It's a good point. You never know, they might actually patch this. We might get a response from them on Twitter saying, yeah, we know about it, we're trying to fix it.
Yeah,
but I won't hold my breath.
I think it's beneficial for them to want to patch, you know what I mean? Saying that, playing that tonight, I unlocked 14% of the trophies.
Oh, I haven't even had a look to see what trophies, but it's probably about the same. So yeah, it seemed to pop quite nicely, so yeah, I'll have to have a look.
Form a combo in the ultra rares. There's another rare one. Common, rare. Right, fought 10 battles using a male character. Fought 10 battles using a female character.
Ah, that'd have been why we dinged those at the same time.
Because obviously we were.
Because we were playing through where we were going through all of the character roster.
It's not bad. I'll take that to the bank.
Yeah, I've been surprised by it. It's been fun. I'd like to learn how to play it more. There's definitely enough in it to make me go, I'd like to know how I'm pulling these moves off and what the weird meters mean and how do I utilise them properly. Yeah.
That's true.
There's definitely more to it than first appears, and yeah, you can button bash, but it's nice if you can kind of work out, okay, why does button bashing in this way generate something? What should I actually be doing?
Yeah. But no, it was good. Like I say, for a random fighting game that's like just come out and not random, but you know what I mean. And no many people have seen. It was worth. Yeah,
definitely. It was really nice to get it up and be able to stream it and play it with someone and just have a laugh whilst we're doing it. Hopefully, it's been an interesting enough watch for people, and we'll definitely have to do it again soon.
Yeah, indeed.
So thank you very much. So where can people find you, Stu?
You can find me under @Furious on Twitter. Writing in Codec Moments website every Sunday, and in the Scottish Sun also on a Sunday and a Friday as well. So
I must confess, every time I see your name, because it's spelled Fury AC3, I just think that you don't like Assassin's Creed 3 and you're that angry about it that you decided to create a name.
I don't quite like Assassin's Creed 3, so I can't. I'll let that slide. Connor was not the most exciting of the Assassins Guild, I'll be honest.
No, it's very true. I think I'll call you Connor. Really? Wow. Wow, how racially insensitive is you? Why not call me Ray? No, I'm going to call you Connor.
Why not call me
After
Ray?
my dead son.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. So, yeah.
Beautiful thing.
Well, thank you very much. Hopefully we'll catch people later. And there'll be more Fight Stick February for the rest of February. I'm going to be doing more on Injustice. I've done the first batch of DLC characters. I'm going to start the second batch maybe tomorrow night, maybe during the week. I'm going to see. I may go back and start the story mode on this and give this a crack. Since I've got a taste for it. Where's the what?
See, when's the Turtles released in Injustice? I see the
13th, I think. Someone had said it's the 13th, so I'm aiming to try and crack through and then get the Turtles up and running on release day. That would be ideal. So I might try and plough through those and then maybe do this on the 14th. So I've got plenty of days to kind of crack through. I've got the rest of February.
Yeah.
And I do have to try and have a go at Marvel vs. Capcom if it'll let me stream it. I wouldn't mind going back and having a bit more of a play on Mortal Kombat as well, because I did really enjoy that. But yes, I've got so much to play. And then if I can pick up Guilty Gear as well, that'd be another one to add to my pile.
That's not like I say. I played the original X-Revenant thingy-bobber, and it was good. Which I can't say, I'm surprised isn't on the store. When you put in Guilty Gear, it wasn't coming up.
How strange.
Which was a bit random. But, no, again, a solid 2D fighter. In the vein of this. So.
Well, this has been a lot of fun, and I definitely am getting more converted to 2D fighters. I've always been a 3D fighter fan, but definitely over the last few games I've played, whether it's been Injustice or even Street Fighter to a certain extent, I'm starting to kind of get more in the way. And then this, it's lovely. It's so smooth, very fast. A bit bonkers because I don't really know what I'm pulling off, but when it pulls off, it can look really lovely. But it reminds me a little bit of Marvel vs. Capcom, where suddenly you pulled off a 28 combo and you're going, how did I do that? What did I do for it? So it makes me want to kind of go, okay, I want to be able to pull off 28 combos each time. I don't want to just be button bashing and going, whoa, that looked good. So yeah, I'm definitely going to come back to this, and yeah, plenty of other stuff to try and crack on with, and hopefully get round to Turtles when that releases. So again, thank you, Stu. I've just been waffling on rather than saying goodbye properly. I will catch you again soon.
Indeed, I will catch you later.
Catch you later. Bye.
Bye.